Hey you lovely lot, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sezzy Bella. Thanks for tuning in. Today's video is going to be my potty training tips. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and let's get this one going. So as I said, this is going to be my potty training tips, just a bit of advice that I have been given myself over many years of having 3 kids. At the moment, I have got Ava and Sky that are due to be potty trained. So Sky is now 2. She still doesn't really understand what's going on, and I've always been told by my health visitors when I used to take the kids to baby clinics, you should start potty training as soon as they understand that they're going toilet. So that is what I'm going to do. And with Ava being autistic and having a developmental delay as well, she still is in nappies and she still doesn't 100% understand what she's doing or when she's going toilet, so it's quite difficult to potty train her as well. So she goes to a nurse ever since she was like, I think 5, to do with toilet training and just tips and advice for me on how to get started with her. Rather than just standing around doing nothing, I can potty train her, just really simple things. So we are doing it. It is at a snail's pace, but as long as I'm doing something with her, I feel like she will get there in the end. She's just going to take her time. So I have got a few tips and advice that I have been given myself with all of my kids, and I thought I would just share them with you. So my first tip slash advice that I think every parent knows anyway is that every child is different and you should never compare your child to someone else's. Every child learns in their own space and time, and they all get there in the end, whether they're a quick learner or they need that bit extra time to get used to it and do it. Every child learns at their own pace. I would never want anyone to judge their child on someone else's child thinking they're doing it wrong or they're not doing it quick enough. Every child is different. Every child does it at their own pace. So I got to stress that out enough. Every child is different. They will get there in the end. With Ava, she will get there in the end. She's taking her time, but I know she will get there. And same with Sky as well. I know when she starts potty training, she's just got to get in the rhythm of it and she will get it. Just like Stan did when I did it with him as well. So when we started potty training, Stan, he hated it. He knew when he was going toilet. He knew how to ask to go toilet. But did he ever go to the toilet? No. It took a long time for him to actually use the potty and be comfortable, and then move on to actually using a proper toilet. And yeah, so he did get there in the end. I think it was just more laziness, but we did get there. So that was my first thing. Never compare your child to someone else's. They all learn at their own space, own time. They will get there. So my second piece of advice slash tip is to make a toilet training schedule. Now, what do I mean by schedule? I mean sticking to a time during the day where you put your child on the potty and it becomes a regular thing. So no, that time of day, yeah, I use the potty. So for Ava, we do it at a different section of the day. So we do it when she wakes up, after her meal, so breakfast, lunch and dinner, after her bath, before bedtime. And I never put her on a potty for more than 5 minutes at a time. She has moved on from the potty. She's a big girl now, so we have moved on to the toilet and got a toilet training seat. So I do try and encourage her to sit on it, even if she just sits on it with her nappy on. It's getting her to understand that's where you go toilet. So every time during them times of the day, I will put her on the toilet first before I put her on a toilet, because she's not a big fan of using the toilet or going in the room. I stick it with loads of Peppa Pig things. So either her giant Peppa Pig I will put on the potty or on the toilet. So I'm like, yeah, look, Peppa Pig's going toilet. Now Ava go toilet. Or I have stuck Peppa Pig toys around the sink. I have put Peppa Pig stickers around the walls. I've made it as inviting and as amazing as I can for Ava. It's very visually nice to look at. Yeah, I hope she does like it, because that's what I try and do to encourage her to go to the toilet, by putting all her favorite things in there, and hopefully she'll want to go. So every time during them times of the day, she goes on the toilet, no more than 5 minutes. Even if it's just her leggings, like I said, her trousers, her nappy's still on, it's just getting her to sit on the toilet. But I would recommend doing a toilet training schedule to get your child, you know, to know that time of the day we're going to try and go toilet, and definitely stick it, because the more you stick it and the more you stick at them times, the more they're going to understand that's where I go toilet at that time of the day. I think they're more likely to go to the toilet the more you do it. So that would definitely be my first piece of advice. Also, when your child has eaten, so like I said, so after meals I take Ava there, I wait at least 10 to 30 minutes before I take her to the toilet, just to get her, you know, so she's eaten, she's settled, and then it's like, okay, Ava, we'll try and go toilet now. So definitely leave it a little bit before. So don't just get them to eat and then quickly put them on the toilet. I would wait a little bit before you put them on the toilet. So my second piece of advice would be to change, if you can, because like with me, I've got a toilet room, and then I've got a separate bathroom where the bath and another sink is, and where I put all our toiletries and stuff. But try and change your child's nappy in the toilet. So with Ava at the moment, I'm just going to use Ava for my example for everyone, by the way. So with Ava at the moment, when she goes to the toilet, especially if she's done a poo, we'll change her nappy in there, and I will put the poo in the toilet, and then I'll say to her, look, poo goes in toilet, and flush. And she understands that's where mummy's going to put her poo, in the toilet. So I would definitely recommend trying to change your child's nappy in the toilet, just so they get familiar with their environment. They know that's where they're supposed to go toilet, and it's something that they just get used to. So that would be my next piece of advice. My next one is to make sure your child drinks lots and lots of fluids during the day. I got told by Ava's nurse, the more they drink, the more it matures their bladder, so the longer they can hold their drink for. So lots and lots and lots of drinks. I do get Ava to drink from the moment she wakes up till dinner time. She drinks a lot during the day, so she's still on her zippy beakers at the moment, and she has quite a lot. I'd say at least maybe 8 to 9 beakers at home. She's quite a thirsty girl, she drinks a lot anyway. And then she's got like a big, I showed you in a previous video of her school stuff, that bottle, she has one of them, and then they top it up at school as well. So she does drink a lot during the day, and the thing of doing it is to mature their bladder and get them to hold their urine for longer. So you keep checking their nappy to see if they've gone for a wee, and then you'll know how long they're able to hold their wee for. So that is what I got told from Ava's nurse at the moment. So she is drinking a lot, and she can hold it for a long time, but I'm not quite getting her on time to go to the toilet and actually wee in the toilet. I always get there too late, but she is able to hold her urine for quite a long time now, and I feel her bladder is definitely maturing, and she is getting better at that. So my next piece of advice would be to always give your child encouragement after they've gone toilet, and while they're on the toilet, and before they go toilet. So the more positive encouragement you give them, the more it's a good thing to use the toilet, and you praise them, and you even reward them. With Ava, to get her to sit on the toilet, she really likes it when I'm really over exaggerating with her. So I'm like, oh, well done, Ava, you know, claps for Ava, thumbs up, Ava. She really likes it when I'm over the top, and she is willing to sit on the toilet just that little bit longer the more over the top I am. And if she sits on it for the time that I want her to sit on it for, I will reward her at the end. So she does have a reward chart in the bathroom where I'll stick stickers on, or sometimes I will give her a chocolate, or she'll get that some more mummy time, so we'll play straight after she's gone to the toilet. Yeah, so anything you really can reward your child with. I like to do more like physical rewards, so clapping and hugging and kissing, rather than just feeding her chocolate all the time. But she does like her reward chart as well. I let her pick a sticker, and I'll put the sticker on the chart. So if she sits on the toilet for a long time, she does very well. She gets a sticker, or she gets some other sort of reward. So I would definitely recommend giving your child a reward, because I feel anyway, when you reward your child and you give them good praise, they're more likely to do it next time. So I have definitely felt that way with all of my kids. Stan at the beginning as well, because he was quite lazy, and he would just go to the toilet in his, even if it wasn't in nappies, in his pants, he would just go toilet. If I said to him, you know, Stan, you can hold it and you go to the toilet, you use the big boy toilet, I can have a chocolate, or we'll watch your favorite TV show, or just some sort of praise that I knew would work with him. It did, and he did use the toilet and he stuck with it, and in the end I didn't have to keep rewarding him because he just did it like that. He just got it and he went toilet. So hopefully over time, because you've rewarded them, it just sticks with them and they don't want the reward all the time. So that is my next piece of advice. My last piece of advice is sort of something I've already said, is to try and stick to the plan, the toilet plan. With it, if you stick with it, the more likely they are to, to get into the routine of using the potty, using the toilet, and over time, if you keep sticking with it, they'll just get used to it and they will start doing it. That is all of my advice that I can think of right now. I had a whole bunch of ideas in my head to say, but that's all I can think of right now. I hope some of these tips do help. As I said, I am doing it with Ava right now. It is a slow progression, but she is slowly getting there. And with Sky as well, when she understands that she's gone toilet, or she needs to go toilet, and she knows what's going on down there, I can hopefully start doing some of these things with her as well, because I have bought her a potty now that matches Ava's toilet training seats. I really want to use it with her, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to start soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can take something away from it. Obviously, I'm not an expert at toilet training. These are just things that I've picked up over time having 3 kids, things that I've been told by other mummies, or that I've been told by Ava's nurse, and I just thought I'd make a quick video and share them with you. So I hope you did enjoy my video. If you did, remember, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.